Workout was really good. Got a lot of shots up, got a lot of one-on-one moves in, and got a couple conditioning drills in, full court, running the floor, posting up, running the floor, trailing for a three. Just, a lot of game-simulated drills. It was a lot of fun.
Did they get to see a little bit of your outside shot today?
Yeah, I think I showed them I could shoot a little bit. Obviously I didn't take that many during the season, but I'm really confident in that three-point shot. And today I think I did a really good job of showing them, that I have NBA range and also mid-range.
What type of advice has Coach Junior or even Vlad given you?
Well, I haven't met Vladi yet, but they've just been telling me, just be you the whole time, and in the workouts and interviews, and if there's a personality assessment somewhere, just be you. And when you get to a team, whoever drafts you, just make sure that they got the real you, and that they're not saying that you were different during the pre-draft process. So they're just telling me to be myself.
What was it like to go up against Big Bob Thornton there in the workout?
It was a lot of fun. He's a strong dude. Probably simulating, a lot of what the contact and the physicality is going to be like in the NBA. So that was good to get to go against him and see some shots go in against a big, strong guy like that.
What's it like to put on number 15 for Sacramento?
Obviously,
his cousin's number.
Yeah, that's a tough act to follow right there, just because he's been such a great player. But yeah, it means a lot. Honestly, I'm just happy to be here in Sacramento, and having the team, have me out here for a workout was a lot of fun.
They've got the 10th pick overall. Are you sort of honing in on that 8, 9, 10, 11 spot?
To be honest, I don't know. You guys know the draft is so unpredictable. But if I was drafted here, I'd love to be here. It's a great city, great team. So, I'm just looking forward to the whole process and seeing how it all works out. But definitely that range is something that, I'd love to go for. So.
Hearing your post moves are pretty advanced for a kid your age. Where did you learn your post moves from?
I got to give credit to my dad, just because I worked out with a lot of guys, especially in high school. I've had a lot of trainers and stuff, but at a young age, he was the guy that taught me my base and my foundation, and simple post moves, simple go-to moves. He's the one that got me started. He made my shot, all that stuff. So I'd probably give credit to my dad.
Even with all that being how acclaimed we were out of high school, there's still kind of was there any trepidation about declaring for the draft still? Or?
Yeah, before I made my decision to declare, there was definitely a long, thought process. It took me probably a week and a half to really make that decision. And there was a lot of times if I was unsure, if I could come back or if I should go now. So there's a lot that went into that decision. And my family helped me through it. My coaches at Gonzaga helped me a ton. And but yeah, it was definitely a tough process.
And what did you get from that experience of advancing as far as you did with Gonzaga this past season?
Gonzaga. If I think I picked the right school as far as player development. You can go down the line with the guys that they had. Redshirt guys that developed so much just in 1 year. You can go down the line and name tons of people. So the way I developed that first year is a big reason why I decided to come out. And I tell people all the time, when I got there over the summer, I wasn't a one and done player. So I improved a lot over the summer and during the year.
What is your range? How far out can you shoot?
Well, I think I could shoot from the NBA line, a little behind the NBA line. I'm pretty comfortable with my shot from a lot of areas. I'm comfortable with my mid-range, my pull-up, NBA three. So I think I can score on all those levels.
How do you think you would do defensively against bigger guys in the NBA?
Obviously, I got to get stronger. But I think there's a lot of guys in the draft that need to get a little stronger before they start playing. But I think, especially going against Shimmick, Karnowski, and a lot of the bigs that we had in Gonzaga every day in practice. Some of the guys were stronger than me at the time, but I learned certain ways to use my length and just try to outsmart, the offensive player a little bit, even if they, tried to overpower me. So I think I could take some of that I learned at Gonzaga, just little tactics that I can use, and I think I'll do well, especially when I add strength.
Day one, what do you bring to an NBA team on day one?
I think I bring a competitive attitude, a team-first guy that just wants to win. He wants to. Give whatever team drafts me, I want to give, my all to them, to that city, and to let them know that, I'm here for them, and, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win.
You said when you got to Gonzaga that in the summer you didn't see yourself as a one and done. Was there a point during the season where you kind of started to think, you know what, I could be a guy who could be entering the draft?
Well, to be honest, I never thought, like I said, I never really thought I'd be a one-and-done guy. But you know, midway through the season, you start seeing your name more and more pop up on social media and the internet, and about going to the draft after 1 year. And I was like, then I started thinking about it then. But even then, I was like, there's no way. So once I got into the tournament and I started playing against really good competition, and I started doing well, and I started getting more comfortable out there, and realized I wasn't nervous and I wasn't, afraid of anybody. At that time during the tournament, I'd probably say I realized that it's something I could do.
Have you had time to visit Sacramento?
No, I came to Sacramento a long time ago, probably when I was like 10 years old, maybe 12, for AAU tournament. Yeah. This is my first time being here in a long time, and I don't really remember Sacramento from all that time, all that long ago. So, but it's a beautiful city. I was actually really surprised driving in. It's just, a lot of land, a lot of grass, trees, and stuff like that. So it was cool to look at. And then you got obviously the city part, and then the new arena is just unbelievable.